Hey my loves, I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. Okay, well, I won't hold you long. You see where I am, out here outside getting some fresh air, going for a walk, getting a little exercise in right quick while I'm on my break, shall I say. I definitely wanted to come on here and send you guys some love and some light about a particular topic that I have had a dear love of mine to ask about. And so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. You see the topic, and that's what led you here. So, and then you get to see my face. Yes! So that's all the more reason for you to go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and like, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel, you guys. One thing is for sure is that I am not a doctor, but I definitely recommend that everybody takes a walk on the outside. Take a walk, honey, on the outside. Because one thing that, quite a few of us are going through, dealing with, that we may not even be, aware of, is that word we call stress. Having lots of pressure, dealing, whether it be physically, emotionally, it's just something that I had to turn around that we tend to go through in our lives. And of course I have definitely been doing some studying and some researching to get a better understanding of it, and how does a person know that they are dealing with it, and ways to rid or relieve of it, of the stress. So today I had to come on here to give you an example of one way, shall I say, to relieve or rid of stress. And that is simply what I'm doing out here, walking. And that's the first thing that I came across. Exercise. Get out and exercise. Because one thing that we know is that with stress, that creates a chemical change within our bodies. So it's something that I'm going to say is negative, that we need to rid of, that needs to get out of us. And so that requires some work that we have to put in us. And by being able to rid of the stress, one of the main things is exercise. And you can start that by walking, just simply pacing yourself and walking, just like I'm doing. Jogging. It doesn't have to be anything intense, just as long as you have your body going in a repetitive motion. It allows for your heart rate to be at a steady level. It will definitely help to decrease your blood pressure, and all that wonderful stuff. And just reading up on it kind of took me back to, yes, once upon a time. Those of you that don't know, I dealt with hypertension for a couple of years. And that's what got me on my journey, my way of life, my lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. And I love it. I'm glad that I made the change, and I know that some things have to happen in order for you to be able to bring out your better self. We all know that change is inevitable. It has to happen. And I'm just going to keep it short and simple. I was beginning to get complacent with my life, and I needed a change. I knew that there was more to life than what I was actually seeing. I just knew there was more to life. So I'm just going to say that I was grateful that I went through that whole journey with having the hypertension, because it opened some blinders for me to be able to share with my loved ones, that are still going through this, situation as we speak. And I'm just grateful that I am able to shed that light on people. So I just began to do research, and that was one of the first things that I began to do with having hypertension. My first thought was definitely, focus on more water intake, and then I began to exercise. And my go-to was the treadmill. I got on the treadmill and went to work. And then later, I had eventually began to make my way outside, and did this, walk, jog, what have you. It is a stress reliever, and I dare you try it. Those of you that are working from home, get on out there, and just, even if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes of your time, get out there and just get you some fresh air, and just enjoy it. Enjoy those few moments with you being out and being able to connect, honey, because this stress is no joke. We already have a lot going on within this country, within this world right now. And so being able to be in tune and stay connected, and I always say stay focused on that vertical relationship, is very important. And I do understand that at times it can get hard, and we can fall short and forget. But one thing for sure is that we can't let this defeat us. We will not let this defeat us. We are going to take it one day at a time, and we are going to go for those walks. If you haven't already, start going for those walks and just enjoy it. Leave your phone if you need to. Disconnect for a moment. Or put your ringer on silent, if you just have to have your phone with you. But this is a way to help to relieve that stress. There's more coming. Trust and believe, there's more coming. But this was the first one that came to mind, and I just wanted to share my journey and how I got started and what I did, so that in case others are not aware or do not know, now you feel stressed. One simple thing you can do is just get out and go for a walk. get out and go for a walk, or get out and go for a jog. You know, it's time for us to begin to pour into ourselves. There's a squirrel. Y'all know my last experience with squirrel. But yeah, if we have not already been tuning into ourselves, it's past time for that. So we have to make sure, y'all, I'm getting my mail, bear with me. We have to make sure that we do so with no apologies to anybody. And that's another tip as well. But I won't hold y'all long because I gotta get back in here. And head to it. Well, y'all, that's that. You know, relieve yourself of that stress. You know, get on outside and get you some fresh air. Connect with nature. You know, leave the technology behind if you can. If you can't, silence it. And just breathe. And just focus on breathing and pacing yourself. And one thing's for sure, don't beat yourself up, okay? Don't beat yourself up. Just one day at a time. If you found this video of any value to yourself, make sure you hit the like button and leave a comment, you know, if this was very helpful for you, or if there's other things that you want to talk about pertaining to stress, that I can definitely go on and hook you guys up with. Share this video with somebody that you know that may need to hear this. Sharing is caring, and we are all one, and we are all connected in love, okay? So make sure that you do subscribe to my channel as well. Hit the notification bell so that way every time I upload a video, you will be sure to get it. You will be aware of it. Until next time, y'all, be stress free. Live, laugh, love, and be blessed.